Hello students, today we will start chapter number 3, that is comparative statements and common size statements, which are also two tools used for analysis of financial statements. We will also solve few questions of T.S. Grewal edition 2021. Let us first understand the meaning of comparative statements. Comparative statement is used for comparison of components or elements or items of balance sheet or profit and loss statement, and this comparison is made for 2 or more years. Such comparison is also known as horizontal analysis, or we can also call it as trend analysis. Let us first recapitulate the format of comparative balance sheet. You can see in this format of comparative balance sheet, the first column is particular, the second column is note number, third column is previous year and then current year. We will first draw previous year and then write current year. Even if in question we are given current year first, keep it in mind that first you will write previous year, then current year. Then you have to calculate absolute change, which is difference of current year and previous year. From this absolute change, when you will divide this absolute change with base year, that is your previous year, and multiply with 100, you will get percentage change. Before moving to that, let us first recapitulate the format of balance sheet. First, we will have equity and liabilities. Under equity and liabilities, we have shareholders fund. Shareholders fund comprise of share capital, reserve and surplus. Non-current liabilities comprise of long-term borrowings, other non-current liabilities and long-term provisions. Then we have current liabilities comprising of short-term borrowings, trade payables, other current liabilities, short-term provisions. Then we will do the total of equity and liability side. On asset side, we have non-current assets comprising of fixed asset, having both tangible and intangible assets. We have non-current investments, long-term loans and advances. Current assets comprise of current investments, inventories, trade receivables, cash and cash equivalents, short-term loans and advances, and other current assets. This is the format of comparative balance sheet. Let us do few questions for a better understanding. Question number 1 of T.S. Grewal edition 2021. We have to prepare comparative balance sheet in the books of Sunrise Limited. We will only write those items which are given in this question. So first we are having shareholders fund, which will come under equity and liabilities. Shareholder fund for previous year is 15 lakh, and for current year it is 22 lakh 50,000. Here in previous year you will write 31st March 2020, and in current year you will write 31st March 2021. Now the absolute change is difference of 22 lakh 50,000 and 15 lakh. So the difference of 22 lakh 50,000 and 15 lakh is 7 lakh 50,000. Now this absolute change of 7 lakh 50,000 will be divided by 15 lakh and multiplied by 100. This amount of 7 lakh 50,000 will be divided by 15 lakh and multiplied by 100, so as to know the balance of percentage change. So what is the value of percentage change? It is 50%. Next head is non-current liabilities. In non-current liabilities, we have same balance in the beginning as well as at the end, previous year and current year. So there is zero absolute change. So percentage will also be zero. Current liabilities are given for previous year 2 lakh 50. For current year it is given 7 lakh 50,000. So the difference of 7 lakh 50 and 2 lakh 50 is 5 lakh. Now this 5 lakh will be divided by this 2 lakh 50,000. So we can see it is approximately 200%, double. 5 lakh divided by 2,50,000 multiplied by 100. Now we'll get total of previous year equity and liabilities 25 lakh. Current year it is 37 lakh 50,000. Assets may we are given non-current assets 17 lakh 50,000 and 26 lakh 25,000. So difference is 8 lakh 75,000. And when this 8 lakh 75,000 will be divided by 17 lakh 50,000, we will have percentage change of 50%. Now we have current assets. Current assets we have 7 lakh 50 and 11 lakh 25. Their difference will be 3 lakh 75,000. To calculate percentage change, this absolute change need to be divided by this previous year balance. So it is 50%. Now total, again we will calculate absolute change of these totals and we will calculate percentage. In this question, we were not given the format of balance sheet. So we drew it. So it is very important that you should also learn the format of balance sheet so as to draw comparative balance sheet. Like in next question, question number 2, it's very easy. Already you are given the format of balance sheet. So we only have to calculate the values under these two columns. We are given shareholders fund 3 lakh and 3,50,000. Take care that you are writing first the balance of previous year and then you are writing the balance of current year. In the question, you can see you are first given the balance of year 2021 and then the balance of 20 is given. But when you will prepare comparative balance sheet, you will first write column of previous year and then column of current year. And now you will calculate amount of absolute change, which is 3,50,000 minus 3 lakh, which is 16.6% change. And how this change has been calculated? This change has been calculated by dividing this 50,000 by 3 lakh rupees. After this, we have non-current liabilities comprising of long-term borrowings. Previous year balance is not 1 lakh, it is 2 lakh. And current year balance is 1 lakh. Now, what will be absolute change? Here we can see there is a fall in long-term borrowing. That means redemption or repayment of these borrowings. So we are having a negative balance of rupees 1 lakh. Now this 1 lakh divided by 2 lakh into 100 will be negative 50%. Then we have current liabilities comprising of rupees 1 lakh and 1,50,000 for trade payables. Difference of 1,50,000 and 1 lakh is 50,000. This 50,000 divided by 1 lakh into 100 will be 50%. Now we will write total of our balance sheet, equity and liability side. As both the balances are same, so absolute change is 0. No need to calculate. You can just simply put a dash or you can write 0 as well. Non-current assets, property, plant and equipments are given, which are tangible assets comprising of amount rupees 3 lakh and 4 lakh. Difference of 4 lakh minus 3 lakh is 1 lakh. Now this 1 lakh divided by 3 lakh is 33.33%. Then we have current assets comprising of trade receivable. Value of opening, that is previous year trade receivable, is 3 lakh and current year balance is 2 lakh. Again, we are having a negative balance of rupees 1 lakh. So when we will calculate percentage, we will get that percentage in negative, that is 33.33%. We will write total of asset side. No need to calculate percentage as the total absolute change is 0. Now coming to comparative income statement, as I shared earlier, like in case of comparative balance sheet, it is very important to first learn the format of balance sheet. Similarly, when you are preparing comparative income statement, you can see the heads are same. We are having first particulars, then note number, then previous year, current year, absolute change and percentage change. Calculation will become very easy when the format is easy to grasp. When you are thorough with your format, You will find this question very interesting, and it is a very scoring question as per your CBSE board exam. So first of all, we have revenue from operations, then we have other income. Total of revenue from operation and other income is total revenue. After this total revenue, we have to do total of expenses. See, we have to write these heads or items in this order only. So first we have cost of material consumed. Second, we have purchase of stock in trade. Then we have change in inventories. And this change in inventory comprise of finished goods, work in progress, and stock in trade. As change in inventory of raw material is already adjusted when we calculated cost of material consumed. Employees benefit expenses, finance cost, depreciation and amortization, other expenses. Now you will do total of expenses. How profit before tax will be calculated? From this revenue, total revenue, we have to subtract total of expenses. And when we will subtract total of expenses from our total revenue, we will get profit before tax. Now we have to calculate income tax or corporate tax, we can say, which is calculated on this profit before tax. So when we will calculate this tax, we will get profit after tax. I hope it is clear. The format is clear. Rest, I think the questions are same, the way we have done for balance sheet. But yes, you have to learn the format first. We will do question number 10. It is given following information is extracted from the statement of profit and loss of Gold Coin Limited. We are given information for year 2015 and 14. So we will first write year 2014 and 15. Again and again, I'm laying a lot of stress on this point that first we have to write items of previous year, and then we will write items of current year, because absolute change is the difference of current year minus previous year. And when this absolute change is divided by our previous year, we will get percentage change. Now in this question, we are given revenue from operation, which is 45 lakh for previous year and 60 lakh for current year. 60 lakh minus 45 lakh, absolute change is 15 lakh. This 15 lakh divided by 45 lakh multiply by 100 stands at 33.33%. हमें 15 लाख को 15 लाख को इस 45 लाख से डिवाइड करना है, इस एब्सोल्यूट चेंज को. ये जो एब्सोल्यूट चेंज हमारे पास आया है 15 लाख का, दिस 15 lakh has to be divided by this 45 lakh, and when it will be multiplied by 100, we will get 33.33%. Now as there is no other income, so we can simply write total revenue from operation. Same values will come: 45 lakh, 60 lakh, 15 lakh, and 33.33% as percentage change. Now coming to expenses, again we have to write these expenses in the order. सबसे पहले employees benefit expenses आएंगे, then depreciation, then other expenses. Employees benefit expense for previous year is 22,50,000. For current year it is 30 lakh. From this 30 lakh, when we will subtract this 22,50,000, we will get 7,50,000 as absolute change. This absolute change of 7,50,000 will be divided by 22,50,000, and we will get percentage change, which is equal to 33%, 33.33%. Then we have depreciation amortization, 6 lakh and 7,50,000. Difference is 1,50,000. Dividing this 1,50,000 with 6 lakh, we'll get percentage change 25%. Other expenses are given 10 lakh and 15,50,000. Difference is 5,50,000. Now when you will divide this 5,50,000 with this 10 lakh, you will get 55% as percentage change. Total expenses, we will do total of employees benefit expense, depreciation, and other expenses. So the total of all these three expenses is 38,50,000. Here it is 30 lakh plus 7,50,000 plus 15,50,000 equal to 53 lakh. Difference of this 53 lakh and 38,50,000 is 14,50,000. and the percentage change is 7.69. We divided this 14,50,000 with this 38,50,000 as previous year balance, and we got this percentage. Now profit before tax. To calculate profit before tax from revenue, total revenue, we will subtract total expenses. So what will be our answer? It is 6,50,000. Similarly, next year also from the 60 lakh, when you will subtract 53 lakh, you will get profit before tax amounting to rupees 7 lakh. Now absolute changes difference between 7 lakh and 6 lakh 50. So what will be your answer? It will be 50,000. और आपके पास परसेंटेज कितना आ गया? 7.69. See, in this question you can see that the rate of tax is 30%. जब भी आपको rate of tax same given होगा दोनों years का, keep it in mind always. आपका जो percentage आएगा profit before tax का, tax का, or even profit after tax का, it will all be same. So आपका step यहाँ बच जाएगा, calculation का time बचेगा. There is no need to again divide 15 with 1,95,000 to calculate this percentage. अगर आपका rate same है tax का, so all these three percentages will be same. So you can minimize calculation. आपने steps को reduce कर सकते हो if rate for both previous year and current year is same. मैं बार बार इस बात पर बहुत स्ट्रेस दे रही हूँ, ये तभी होगा, ये परसेंटेज तभी सेम आएगी एब्सोल्यूट चेंज की जब दोनों ईयर्स का आपका टैक्स का रेट जो है वो सेम होगा. आई होप दिस क्वेश्चन इज क्लियर. नाउ वी विल डू वन मोर क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 14. क्वेश्चन नंबर 14 में हमें कोई भी वैल्यू गिवन नहीं है एक्सेप्ट रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशंस. सो वी विल फर्स्ट राइट रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन. Previous year is 10 lakh for 31st March 17 year end and 15 lakh for year ending 31st March 18. Absolute change आया 5 lakh. 5 lakh divided by 10 lakh, 50% का percentage change आया. Now what about other income? Other income वो कह रहा है is 50% of 10 lakh. तो अगर हम 50% करेंगे 10 lakh का, what value we will get? It is 5 lakh. और वो 5 lakh क्या हो जाएगा हमारा? Other income हो जाएगा. Similarly, we have to calculate 60% of revenue from operation to know the other income of current year. So जब मैंने calculation किया, other income previous year के लिए आया 5 lakh, current year के लिए आया 9 lakh. 15 lakh का 60%. So it stand at rupees 9 lakh. 5 lakh और 9 lakh का जो difference है, absolute change it is 4 lakh. When this 4 lakh will be divided by 5 lakh and multiplied by 100, we will get percentage change of 80%. Now we will get total revenue, which is total of 10 lakh and 5 lakh, which is 15 lakh. 15 lakh plus 9 lakh, 24 lakh. Now 24 lakh or 15 lakh का difference, 9 lakh आएगा absolute change, and when this 9 lakh will be divided by 15 lakh, we will get 60% as our percentage change. Now after calculating total revenue for employees benefit expense, it is saying employees benefit expense is 30% and 40%. और ये 30 और 40% किसका है? It is of total revenue. You will not calculate this percentage on this revenue from operation. आप total revenue का 30% और total revenue का 40% calculate करेंगे. So 15 lakh का 30% will be 4 lakh 50. 24 lakh का 40% will be 9 lakh 60. Now what will be absolute change? It will be 9 lakh 60 minus 4 lakh 50, which is equal to 5 lakh 10. Now, when you will divide this 5,10,000 with 4,50,000, you will get absolute change, percentage change, which is 113.33%. Now, total expenses will remain same, कोई calculation नहीं है, as it is balances जो है we will write. Now, profit before tax. What will be profit before tax? From this 15 lakh, we have to subtract 4,50,000 to calculate profit before tax, which stand at rupees 10,50,000. Now, similarly for current year, from this 24 lakh, we will subtract this 9,60,000 to calculate profit before tax, which stands at rupees 14,40,000. Difference of 14,40,000 and 10,50,000 is 3,90,000. Now this 3,90,000 when divided by 10,50,000 and multiplied by 100 will give percentage change amounting to rupees 37.14%. As I said earlier, अगर टैक्स का रेट सेम है 40% है, जैसे अब आप टैक्स 40% 10,50,000 का कैलकुलेट करोगे और 14,50,000 का, ये जो 40% हम लोग कैलकुलेट करते हैं टैक्स, इट इज कैलकुलेटेड ऑन प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स. तो 40% of 10,50,000 is 4,20,000. 40% of 14,40,000 is 5,76,000. When you will do this calculation, you will get difference which is 1,56,000. अब आपको परसेंटेज चेंज निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है, इट विल बी सेम क्योंकि दोनों ईयर का टैक्स का रेट सेम है. सो दिस यू कैन कैलकुलेट. देयर इज नो नीड टू कैलकुलेट दिस अमाउंट. You can simply write this percentage as calculated above. So you can just minimize one step, which will, somewhere save your time. Profit after tax 6,30,000, 8,64,000, difference 2,34,000. Again, because tax rate is same for both the years, so percentage change will be same. तो आप ये 3 स्टेप जो हैं वो अपने परसेंटेज कैलकुलेट करने के मिनिमाइज कर सकते हैं. अगर आपने एक बार कैलकुलेट कर लिया, टैक्स का रेट सेम है, देन यू कैन राइट द सेम परसेंटेज इन ऑल 3 sides: profit before tax, income tax, and even profit after tax. So this will help you to save your time as well. I hope it is clear now. We will do one more question for practice. Let's read question number 15, wherein we have to prepare comparative income statement, which is profit and loss statement only, in the books of marks. No, books of company. The name of the company is not given, so we have written in the books of dash. In this question, we are not given revenue from operation, but the value of cost of material consumed is given. So how we will calculate this revenue from operation? See, we are given cost of material for previous year rupees 6 lakh, and it is saying that revenue from operation is 200% of this cost of material. So we will get amount of rupees 12 lakh as our previous year revenue from operation. Similarly, we are given amount of 13,44,000, on which we have to calculate 125% of it so as to know the revenue from operation. So when we did this calculation, we got our revenue from operation for previous year rupees 12 lakh, and for current year it is 16 lakh 80. Now the difference of 16 lakh 80,000 and 12 lakh is our absolute change, amounting to rupees 4 lakh 80. और जब इस 4 lakh 80 को हम डिवाइड करेंगे 12 lakh से, what we will get percentage change, which is equal to 40%. I hope this point is clear. Once this point is clear, we can see there is no information given about other income. So our total revenue will remain same. Now coming to expenses, we are already given the value of cost of material consumed, which is 6 lakh and 13,44,000. जिसका difference absolute change है current year minus previous year 7,44,000. When the 7,44,000 will be divided by 6 lakh, our percentage change will be 124%. Other expenses के लिए हमें लिखा है कि they are 10% of operating revenue. So what is our operating revenue? Revenue from operations. अब हम 12 लाख का 10% कैलकुलेट करेंगे और 16,80,000 का 10% कैलकुलेट करेंगे, which will stand at 1,20,000 and 1,68,000. दोनों का डिफरेंस 48,000. परसेंटेज हमारे पास आएगी 4%. 48,000 डिवाइडेड बाय 1,20,000. टोटल एक्सपेंसेस 7,20,000, 15,12,000. दोनों का एब्सोल्यूट चेंज 7,92,000. This 7,92,000 divided by 7,20,000 will stand at 110%. Now for calculating profit before tax, हमें इस 12 लाख में से जो हमारा टोटल रेवेन्यू है, we have to subtract our total expenses. Similarly, from 16,80,000 we have to subtract our total expenses of 15,12,000. So our profit before tax is 4,80,000, 1,68,000. This is a negative balance, 3,12,000, as our profits are falling. In current year, profit before tax is less. So we will have our absolute change in negative, which is 65%. Now income tax का rate 50% है दोनों केसेस में, यानी मेरे पास जो चेंज आएगा परसेंटेज चेंज इनकम टैक्स का वो भी 65 होगा, और जो प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स का चेंज होगा वो भी 65% ही होगा. नाउ 50% ऑफ प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स 4,80,000 का 50% इज 2,40,000. 1,68,000 का 50% is 84. Difference is negative 1,56,000. Percentage change will remain same. It will be 65%. Profit after tax will be same क्योंकि 50% tax में गया, 50% is remaining. So it will be 2,40,000, 84,000 and 1,56,000. Percentage will be same, 65%. I hope with this the concept of comparative income statement is clear, that how comparative statements are being prepared both for balance sheet as well as profit and loss. Thank you for watching this video. Stay connected and do subscribe my channel.